بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. الحمد لله. We on to page 8. We're on to page 8, and as you can see, we will be introducing 3 new letters this week. All right, or in this lesson. The letters we've covered so far: Sin, Ta, Ra, Ba, Mim, Fa, Jim, Tha, and Dal. It's 9 letters, so 3 more will make it 12 out of 29, and soon, inshallah, we will have covered all 29 letters. So in today's lesson, let's start straight away with this first line here, just as a review. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Ti, Da, Fa, Bay, Fi. I don't know why the sukoon is way over here. It should be a little closer, but anyways. Thi, Day, Ju, Mo. And today's 3 new letters are Noon, Lam, and Kaf. Noon is actually very similar to the Ba. Like, look at the Ba over here and look at the Noon. The only difference, if you can see it, what is the difference between the Noon and the Ba in the way it will appear, is that the Ba has the dot at the bottom, as we've been recognizing the Ba until now. But the Noon has the dot on the top. It's a single dot, a nuqta, one dot. It's on top. And we've seen the 3 dots, we've seen 2 dots, dots at the top, dots at the bottom, and so on. The Noon is a single dot at the top. So it's very similar to the Ba, but be careful. The Ba is the one that we started with first. It was 1 dot, it was at the bottom. All right? I mean, between the Ba and the Noon, we first learned about the letter with a dot at the bottom, single dot at the bottom, Ba. Now we're learning the Noon is a single dot at the top. And then the lam is often confused with the alif. Like if you look at this one here, we have the fa connected to the alif. But notice that the alif will never have something coming after it, whereas the lam has this bowl after it, and that bowl can connect to something. So you can connect a letter to the lam after it. The alif, you cannot connect anything to the alif after it. So that will take some time to get used to. And then notice the kaf. The kaf looks similar to the lam, but it's more, let's say, angular. And then it has something inside it. And that something inside it is what the letter kaf looks like when it's joined. So the kaf looks like the lam, all right? This little angled part. But inside the kaf, there's a little squiggle. But that squiggle actually becomes the kaf when we join it. So the kaf, you can already see, has 2 forms. Looks like this, like when it's on its own, but when it's joined, it looks like this. So this is what it looks like in the front. And obviously we're going to see how it looks when it comes in the middle. And this is the case with most letters. They have, slightly different appearance when it's in the front or in the middle or at the end. So anyways, so let's look at the letter and the pronunciation. Very simple, 3 easy letters to pronounce. Noon like N, like N. Al, Lam like Al, and Kaf like K. Okay? So nothing difficult about the pronunciation. Our job now is to make sure that we are able to pronounce or at least recognize. Pronunciation isn't an issue at all. We need to be able to recognize it when we see it, not confuse the Noon with a Ba, or let's see the Lam with the Alif, for example. So let's read this line. Ni, Nay, Na, Nu, Ni, Na, No. Hopefully that wasn't too fast. Slow it down if you need to. So here we have the lam. So notice the lam does go forward here, but then it goes backward because it's adding the alif. So we know that when we add a with the alif, so that's what the lam and the alif looks like. And we know a and alif makes a, so this is la. So take note, here's the lam going this way. So here's the lam going this way, but it goes back and then they connect the alif to it. So this is, in fact, these 2 letters, lam, alif, is known as lam, alif. If you see this without the sound, say this is lam, alif, lam, alif. Okay, sometimes if you first learn this letter, they teach this as a letter on its own, lam alif, or not as two letters together, but that's how it will. So this is the word la also means no in Arabic. So we could say that's our first Arabic word that we're reading there. So this one is quite common. You'll see this a lot. La, okay. For example, one of the verses in the Quran starts with La uqsimu. Okay, so that one, try to remember that one. And when you open the Quran, you might be able to find this La. Okay, then we have again La, and you see it goes from right to left. It connects to the wow. So we have U and wow and sukoon. Lu, La connecting to the Ya. So here we have the A and the Ya and sukoon. So what does the A and the Ya and sukoon make? Makes the A sound. So we have the A, the U, and the A sound. Lay. Here we have the I and Ya and sukoon. So that's Li, La, Li, Lo. You're going to have to spend as much time with this as possible to be able to make sense of it. Okay, what is going on here? How is this a lam? How is this a ya? How is this a lam with an alif? Okay. Yeah, again, like I said, when the calf is by itself, that's what it looks like. But that in the calf on the inside there, all right, it looks like this when we join it to another letter. So we have ko, ka, ki, ka. So there we have the calf connected to the alif. K, calf connected to the ya. So that's A, the A sound. Ku, calf connected to the wow, ku. And then we have ki. Okay. So I'm not going to reread that. You can obviously go through that on your own time. I'm trying to keep these videos as short as possible. So let's go to these two lines, and that will be our lesson for today. And as you can see, we're going to introduce, or actually, we can see that the noon, which is one of our three new letters, has the same rule as the meme that we did before. So let's not jump ahead to that. Let's just do this for now. We have da, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Da, it's good to be in the habit whenever we start readings to say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, because this is what you're going to be doing when you read Quran. Start with the Basmala. Like I mentioned this hadith before, I think Rasul said anything good that you do that is not started with the Basmala is incomplete, it's deficient. All right. كل أمر ذي بال لا يبدأ ببسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فهو أبتر. So start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, even if you have to say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim every time. Da, si, ni, thi, ru, li, ja, di, fi, ha, ki, ray, la, jay, nu, ka. Okay, so that's our lesson for today. Three new letters, alhamdulillah: noon, lam, and kaf. Noon, lam, kaf. Noon like N, lam, right, like L, and kaf like K. Very easy, no issues with pronunciation. You have to work on your recognition of these letters, especially when they are joined. Okay, the lam alif, for example, the kaf, when it's joined, it looks like this when it's on its own, but when it's joined, it almost changes. Okay, so that's alhamdulillah our session for now. If there are any questions, please post your questions. If you are able to share with us with anybody that you know is looking to learn to read Quran, please do that. And alhamdulillah, we'll see you in our next session. And what you have to look forward to is another mushadda, or at least another rule that involves the mushadda. This is when the noon is read with mushadda. So that's what we're going to see in our next session. Alhamdulillah wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu.